Hello and welcome to the next episode of Stellaris with me, Winslayer. In the last episode, I almost finished conquering the last territories that I need to conquer. I need to settle this war, and then I think after that I just gotta do a little bit of micromanagement on the planets, and then I'll be able to reset the galaxy.
Our champions have secured a heathen planet.
I have max influence, I might as well get that, right? If I have it. If I can get it, I might as well get it. So, let's see. What did I write in my notes? I didn't even look at them yet. Kind of had a long day yesterday. I have an abandoned sanctuary. I might want to make everybody into psychics as soon as I'm done with this. I want to make sure I don't accidentally purge anybody after assimilating them, so I think I'm going to be really careful about how I do this. I do have this on what do you call it? Iron Man. I have it on Iron Man, so I can't reload previous saves. And as much as I want to like copy this save or something and try and send it to other people, I don't know how Iron Man affects saves. And yeah, I think it might be fun to just kind of do this once and only once. And then if I feel like it, I'll try and go through everything again and yeah, do things differently. So this one is the one that I kind of want to put the Julian on. I was thinking about this. I have one on one of my planets. Where are you? Probably pretty safe right now, wherever it is. Looks like I win. End of the Horde. End of both of those nations, huh? Ha ha ha. And then there was nothing. That's so cool. I don't even mind losing energy for a little bit. I'm just gonna let this all sink in for a minute because I want to write something down. Alright. So, you guys are being forced to migrate, huh? How about we don't make you migrate, we just get rid of you. Right? No? Oh wait. I feel like that may have been the wrong decision. Let's make them psychic if they're on the right place. Oh, this is the right one right here. There's some psychics right there. They're on the right one. So, yeah, these guys don't. I'll just apply this to the ones that aren't being purged. Or no, I can purge them. They're whatever. Goodbye, Genoans. It's nice knowing you. purging. Let's go through my species and see what I have. These look good. Some droids. Get rid of those droids. They're illegal. That's why we had to reset the galaxy. Get rid of all of that droid technology. We didn't trust anybody else to do it. So we had to do it ourselves. Looks like there's 15 of these right here. I want to go to the Learite homeworld. I forget where I put that exactly. They're from over here, aren't they? So, bet it's like this one. I think I landed them on there recently. That's why the pop isn't fully grown. Do you guys have the ability to make more people? That's why. You guys get to be free. Free to grow. Have fun with that. There's a lot of food on this planet apparently. And like no minerals. So we should probably change the focus of some of the things here. This whole planet is just food. Make sure it has some energy too. And minerals. I guess since I didn't give up anything, I can just go through these and figure out what's going on. Purging. You're not being purged, apparently. You guys being assimilated or something? Where are these guys? There's 5 psychics on this world. Malagu or something like that. That's not this one, is it? No, it's this one. You guys are now going to be in a sector because I need you to be, apparently, for this to work. Annoying, I know. There. Now, I think I can do something with these. I would like to put them on the Zapalot one. Yeah, let's just run it for a while. The Zapalot one I got kind of recently, so it's going to be near the bottom, isn't it? There, I saw it. Alright, so psionics, you get to go here. Imagine that guy was psionic, yeah. You're psionic. You're psionic. Something like that. Now let's go back to species. And adapt those ones on the, yeah. That'll be easy. And I can get rid of the others. They're psychic. Good for them. So you're part of the 42 that I'm going to have to get rid of. You're cybernetic. Ooh, cybernetics. Maybe I can... Yeah, I can't turn them into my own. So once I have more of these, oh, I have some on 2 planets, huh? I'll have to look at that in a little bit. Gotta start making these into Gaia worlds. Seems useful. I'll leave some research out there so people can get it if they want that. Let's build another fortress, or how about one of those? I'd like to put one of those processing plants there. Get extra adjacency bonuses from that. If possible, I'd like that. Also, I think it's time to get rid of some of these. So I just defeated the last of the Agrarians, which is cool. I wonder if these guys are going to try building out of their territory, or if I need to pin them in.
Species tampered with.
I mean, they
The
haven't
spirits
built
forgive us.
into that system yet. If I could release them, I would. So I want to conquer them. I get rid of that. I'm sure I could come up with a little rational reason why it's fine. A little role-playing reasoning. And you just start dismantling this stuff. Going through the ones I know are useless. It's probably faster to do it this way. find all the ones at the bottom. I think that's where the new ones go. Either that or the weaker ones go to the bottom. I need to upgrade this. Spend time on that. Yeah, not everything's quite even across the board, so I'm glad I'm taking 2 hours to look at all that. There must have been some shipyards that I got in that war, because yeah, things are looking pretty weak right now. Or I'm losing energy, or I'm not losing energy, but I'm above my capacity and I don't need to be. Utopia. Go away. Is gonna stay. I could probably get rid of this one too. Gonna keep that.
Construction complete.
I don't think I need this. BLD. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Let's look at the species. I was just doing stuff with the Zapalots, wasn't I? So I've got 24. Whoops. 25. $25 of those on that world, good. I think. Yeah, this looks right. Alright, you are no longer desirable. We'll be exterminating that. Also, this. Let's go through the planets I just took. Come back down to that in a little bit. They're all going. They're all going. Sweet. Alright, so I need to get rid of all of that stuff, and then I think I'm going to like outlaw purging and assimilate all the non-psychics. At one point I need to turn this Takashi back into their original species. I know where they are. I don't need to use the thing to find them. They are near my home world right here. I think I put them there in this world. They got like, yeah, rapid breeder right now. Could probably colonize another world and then bring them back, but I'm okay with just letting that grow up slowly. I have other things I need to kind of look at, like my star bases and then my borders. This is like the final set of preparations. So PC-12 should be a very different type of system, I think. easy. They're gonna have a pretty nice advantage. Where's this? Tibacor. You don't need that. Should build up this though, right? Where does this go? His R. If I control one end, do I need to control the other end? That's the other question. Probably not. Probably let people move around in this area. Sky Temple. That's what that world is. Should probably defend it then. Probably shouldn't have deleted this one. Cybrix Alpha is not being defended either. So many smart decisions here. This one I don't need, do I? Don't need that one. This used to be a very important planet for me, or system for me. Goodbye, Lesaria. I'll remember you. Probably not, actually. Your name's kind of mediocre. But you helped me fight off the Scourge. Oh, no. I didn't mean to delete that one. I thought it was a different one. Gotta upgrade that again. That's fine, I have the minerals for it. I just didn't want to delete that one. This one is fine to get rid of. Let's see. Where's this? That one was also important at one point, a long time ago. Sure, you can keep that one the way it is. Cool. Brother and everything like that, huh? So I'm gonna hold on to that. Rochelle seems just kind of like off to the side. I don't need it, Rochelle. Cool. Don't really need a shipyard over there, do I? Definitely not that many. the shipyards seem to be in good positions, but didn't say much about this stuff. Gone. Seems to be off by itself. Oh, look at that, I'm over my fleet capacity. I'm gonna have to get rid of some fleets. Alright, fleets. You know what? I could do... was it this one? Just to allow myself to hold onto my fleets a little bit longer while I'm destroying all my star bases. Why would I hold on to that one? Same with this one. There's a lot of things just down here that aren't really doing me much. Beer ham is not necessary to keep. Buy beer ham. Keep that one. Same with this one. Should have done that on the other one that could afford to do this. Oh well. Sure. Let's get rid of this one. Oh boy, looks like I'm about to lose a little bit more fleet capacity here. I think I'll hold on to that one for now. This one I might have to give up soon. All these are just like my anchorage points where I've been building a lot of my, or been supporting a lot of my fleets. Oops. Where's this? Ah, it's not settled anymore. Oh, it tells you if it's over. Yeah. Oh. Kinda. Not really though. Torum, you're off by yourself. I can get rid of you. Goodbye, Torum. I recognize a lot of these as places that I set up things.
Construction complete.
Sure. Let's give them this. Store fill a planet even. No, it's not. Yeah, it is. It's PC22. Let's search PC22 actually. So the Megan one is different. But there's others out there like that. I forget what number I was on. Like 30. 29. So yeah, you get to be 30 now. I think that works, right? It'd be pretty close to this one, but it works out. We're also reasonably close to this. I kind of wish I put somebody on that sanctuary. I might be able to get like a migration treaty with one of the weaker empires. If any of them are threatened, I'll definitely have refugees status thingy turned on. I'll do that now, right? Well, you take refugees, because we're nice now. Oh. Can't because we're xenophobes, huh? What if I don't want to be? I'll suppress the xenophobe faction for a little bit. Which one's that one? Is this the xenophobe one? You get to be suppressed. And what was the other stuff I wanted to do? I want to increase this. Definitely want as much authoritarianism as possible.
Construction complete.
It's weird. It looks like things are not working on my phone properly. I'm gonna just exit out of the app really quickly and try and log back in, see if that helps. I've had some bad internet around my house recently. Okay, well, there. It looks like it's working again.
Construction complete.
Let's go check on the species. It's looking good so far. Should I assimilate these guys? It's probably going to take a while.
Construction complete.
I think this will make them psionic. Who should I experiment on? The
Construction
Bactorians
complete.
will have their own ones, so I'll experiment on these ones. These ones will be the test. You'll be assimilated, Bactorians. I'd like to try and make some psychic versions of you. I'll check in on them soon. And if it's not working, I can create a new species to make them like. Did they make themselves better? Did they make themselves more charismatic? That's funny if they did.
Construction complete.
Where's this? Ah. Just upgrade for now. You too. Looks pretty complete there. Piracy risk is up quite a bit. Could probably get rid of this and then keep terraforming, right? I think I'll get rid of this one. Goodbye. Oh, excuse me. Hold on to those for a little bit. Don't need this one, do I? Same with these. Doesn't look like they've tried to go past their borders. The Fallen Empire is still a fallen empire. Alright, let's go check on that Bactorian and see how they're doing. Transcendent Awakening. How long does that take? I'll look that up really quickly while this is running. So I'm not seeing too much here on it. I'll just keep an eye on them for a little bit. Maybe some of them actually make the transition, I can do the rest through biology. Maybe I can check on them. Aren't they in like PC 1 or 2? Every year, only 1 or 2 are going to be assimilated. I could do that with all the species. And then just like wait a year or 2. Right? Could. Should I? They still belong to factions. Everything like that. I probably should, shouldn't I? Have I purged all the species that I wanted to? I probably should do the same for these guys as well. If I'm going to, I need to do it now. They'll probably all do it on their own if I just let them. So why not? Oh look, I have some of these that aren't being extinguished. We want these ones to come here. And we want these ones to be exterminated. So we're not done exterminating everything just quite yet. They're growing pretty quickly. They're almost at size 24, which will be nice. There's quite a few psychics. I mean, I'm tempted to try and turn everybody into psychics, but it's just going to take too long, I think. What are you guys saying? Do you want to be psychics? Definitely want to modify this Takashi back to the other species soon. I'm almost at that point. Kind of like killing time by dismantling posts that I'm not going to hold on to. What? Let's not do that. That's the opposite of what I meant to click. Not going to hold on to this, so might as well get rid of that now. As far as I know, this is the only way to do this. I have to do it one system at a time. Wonder why I didn't go for Cornas. Do you have modifiers? Society modifiers. I probably should have terraformed it. Let's just get that started now and dismantle this, and yeah, it keeps going. That's great. I like that. Is it going to take longer because it's outside of my territory now? This is Arctic. Okay. It's fine. Eventually they'll become Gaia worlds.
Species tampered with. May the spirits forgive us.
Yeah, we did what we were supposed to. Good job. Let's go check out the Rixie. Looks like we got 25 living on the right planet. That one. Cool. Why can we not settle that Gaia world? That's because it's not been surveyed for one reason or another. Oh well. I was gonna say, it's a Gaia world, right? I didn't accidentally dismantle before terraforming. Paradise in heaven. You brought it. Paradise to heaven. No more soulless robots. Only good psionic energy. One exciting episode. How much have I done? Trimming back this much? Am I really gonna have to do this for all of these? That seems like a good off-camera task. I really don't want to have to just do this forever. Oh boy. Sectors. God, I love sectors. Part of me thought about holding onto this territory right here and turning into ring worlds, because there's not much point in anybody else developing along there, right? I mean, if I do, I'll just reclaim it. People need mineral deposits, and I guess it's worth giving them that option. Conquered all of this territory. I mean, if you think about it, that's pretty impressive. How we doing on pirate risk? Is it down yet? Good. Down 1%. Oh, soul. It was good knowing you. Just not the same without people on you. The Glirans ruined you. Tellurites will take care of you. I'm sure they will. They're a little bit repugnant, but you know, whatever. this is a little bit of a history of the Empire. I can talk about when I took all this stuff and what my plans. I think all of this kind of used to belong to the Lyrites before we helped the Glyrans and other people take it. So it was fun. I think it made for interesting content. I'm glad I did it. Even if it was kind of evil. Keep picking away at this stuff. Something's cut off, huh? I should probably figure out which one it is, but it's not a big deal at this point. This territory definitely belonged to Glyra, the kingdom of Glyra, because this is their homeworld. I think I'll remember that for the rest of this playthrough. The horse people, which is a race I actually created after I read a pretty cool like summary. We'll make this the second abandoned sanctuary. I can't spell. So I was gonna put one there. I didn't in the end. This one will be truly abandoned. Didn't develop it at all. I'll just put it as potential. Hey. I didn't go with it in the end. For better options. I can't rename it now, no. Oh well. I'll give them this path south if they want it when I release them. I could be giving this territory to them when I release them, but I'd rather let them expand, use their own influence on it. Seems like the most fair way of doing it. The Great Reset is upon us. All the purging has almost been complete. I think we had to get rid of some like Rixie or something like that. Pretty much everybody is in the right place. I'll hold on to this stuff for now. Time to get rid of this one. Then I want to check on the Bactorians. Hey, look at that. So let's apply this to the rest of you. Cool. We're going to set your rights to not slavery, but rather caste citizenship. So that didn't take long. Should we assimilate these guys? Right now they're slaves. I don't want to... Let's go to species. Let's bring some more people in. Benthal, you get to be, what do you call it? Assimilated. 81, really? You guys should be assimilated too. So we're gonna look at that species in a little while. Same with this one. I'm gonna assimilate them. I think if I can, I should. It's cool that you can use genetic modification to kind of finish that stuff off.
Species tampered with. May the spirits forgive us.
Let's go check on them. So now there's 24 of them. They're in the caste system. On PC2, right? Cool. Alright, that worked out pretty good, didn't it? Alright, let's do the same with the others. Just checking that they're not all like on undesirable or anything. These ones are. You are no longer set to undesirable, but rather caste system residents. So I'm not sure if that's going to affect them when they become assimilated, but I feel like it could, and therefore instead of purging these guys, I want to assimilate them. Let's do this while I'm going around my universe. There's so many. So many non-psychics. We have to bring the shroud to them. 84. Wow, it's gonna be a while since until I can do the Lagan Shrews one. And the Magar, they never got improved. I should probably put them on a more level playing field and actually improve them a little bit. Even to the fallen empires. To all of them. Stakashi can wait a little bit longer before I help them out with that. See what else is left. Is that it? That looks like it. Start at the top and see if anybody hasn't been a year. Check on them in halfway through the next year. Try and get a couple different species on in the shroud. We're enlightening them. We're helping them. Right? This planet's being exterminated. This one I got to a little bit late, but it's okay. Getting to it now. Not all of them would have chosen to undergo the enlightening. This is all territory that I took pretty recently, so there's still terraforming a lot of it. I'm still terraforming a lot of it. It's cool. There's actually habitats in this universe. It's interesting how they don't really spawn. Like, that's one of the few mega structures that don't really spawn in the base game, but it will for the reset. The Great Reset. I think I am making a little bit less minerals per turn, which is interesting. I know I was building a ring world somewhere in the south here. I think it's by like a crux, this one. Whoops. This should be a mineral one, I think. Let's just have like my main guys go here. I'll call this one 6HSA, I think. And then I'll put an M there. I need minerals. Need them bad. It's weird when I'm trying to watch my stream. It gets stuck trying to load it. I'm hoping that I'm not missing anything in chat, but I think it's possible. Maybe even likely. Oh. Game's having a little bit of trouble loading up this next month. Come on, game. It's probably calculating how many of my pops are gonna become psychic and stuff like that. I bet that happens at the beginning of the year. Whoops. Did not mean to click on that. Let's go to species. None there. I think it takes a whole year. Oh wait, no, we got some here. Let's apply this template to those ones. Let the spice continue. And we would like to set your rights to not slaves, but rather caste system residents. And let's go through the rest of my pops, because I bet I have others. So in 2 months, I'm going to be able to change the Fasuans over. They're next, the Fasuans. It's a pretty nice system there for psychic empires. You know, dismantling these things, at least it gives me something to do for the 2 hours where I'm going to be kind of setting up things. Because I wasn't sure how I was going to fill in 2 hours with content. I want to start off the episode with the reset, and I definitely needed to get rid of a couple more pops. And I definitely have stuff I need to think about, so I'm doing the territory that I really don't care that much about. Territory I know I'm giving up. Once it gets close to like the home worlds of the fallen empires, I'm gonna have to think more about what I'm giving up. But like right now, I know I'm not keeping this one. Get rid of that. Get rid of this.
May the spirits forgive us.
Alright, Fasuans are next. Let's go look at those. I'd like everybody to be psychic. I think their rights are pretty good, right? You're on caste system residence. Yeah. Who else? Hand tax. We'll say Utes not slaves, but rather caste system residents. Same with these. Like you to be so many things. They've all appeared to start the transition. Don't set them to undesirable. That would be bad. Almost through all of this stuff. At least they're not set to undesirable as a default. That'd be a bit annoying.
Species tampered with. May the spirits forgive us.
So they're on caste system. I'm just here on the list, so might as well. Caste system, please. All right. Just checking nobody's on undesirable that doesn't belong there. And I do need to assimilate a couple people that I haven't started, but I'll do that after I've done a couple more of these. This has to be done. I don't think I claimed like any of this territory. I just well, actually that's not true. I claimed all the ones with planets, but all the little space in between is things that I had to like integrate or something along those lines. I may have built it like when I get closer to my capital, but I'm nowhere near that at this point. I'm still way in well, ally territory, what was originally my allies back before old Morgath took over. These guys were my allies. Back when we were run by dictators, selfish dictators, self-serving dictators. All they wanted was to protect their own. They weren't looking out for the universe, the Shroud. Not like Morgath is. Morgath cares about the Shroud. And the universe as a whole. There will be those who don't understand why he did what he did. That's okay.
Species tampered with. May the spirits forgive us.
Alright, let's find another psychic species that's just started the transition and finish it for them. There's one more. Let's go somewhere I'm not terraforming quite so much. If I'm not done with this in the 2 hours that I've set for myself here, then I'll just skip ahead, because like there's not a lot left to do. I forget where who controlled all of this, but I think it was it kept rebelling against people like the Rixie and their overlords, whoever was in the area. I know the Khan just kind of like disrupted everything in the area.
The spirits have granted
Khan.
us new wisdom.
So evil. Just gonna keep going here. Whatever you can do with that.
Species tampered with.
I'll
May the
find those
spirits
pirates
forgive us.
later. Just find somebody like these guys. Would like everybody to be psychic, please.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
I think we're coming up on territory that I had to fight fight from the Khan, or defend from the Khan. I didn't actually take this from the Khan. I had to build up this area, and then that was where I kind of held the Khan at. So this is an important line for me. I definitely did a lot here. Giving it up is it's not easy for me. I'm sure there are factions inside the Imperium that are not too happy with it, but they're not God Emperor. They're not able to see into the shroud and gain that foresight. There's quite a bit of strength and power in that ability, and they respect it. They don't understand the decision, but they respect it. What is this? What happens when this happens? Pop resource production. That's manageable. It used to be like you get nothing. Just absolutely nothing, which was terrible. I think this was territory I stole off of my old ally. They came through a wormhole over here, and I'm pretty happy when I saw that. And then the Khan started beating up on them, and it was a good distraction for the Gorf. The Gorf were the ones who came in and actually defeated them. But yeah, the Havariga, they just, man, They didn't do very good against the Khan.
Species tampered with. May the spirits forgive us.
Time to find a new species to alter. Still can't assimilate them, huh? Here's one. Let's get rid of this.
The apostates are after our spaceport.
That. And might as well just get rid of this since I'm here. I remember that living metal. I think I got that pretty early on. That may have helped me win some wars. Definitely expanded a lot in my early game, which isn't possible in all games. Just depends on like the RNG. But you know, sometimes you can build around people. I didn't have a lot of great territory in my immediate vicinity, so I had to branch out and do that a little bit.
Construction complete.
Simple, it's calming, it's easy. But I have 40 minutes to get through half of the galaxy. Maybe I'll just have this episode go long if I can't do this all in 2 hours. 'Cause I'm gonna be here. And again, the longer the recording is, the longer it takes to upload, so
Species tampered with. May the
that doesn't
spirits
sound like
forgive
that
us.
great of an idea now that I think about it. Feel like that might be all the ones that I... Nope, not all of them. Oh, how are you guys still on chattel slavery? Unacceptable. You guys need to be on, what is this? No. No. Why are you guys on chattel slavery? It's really annoying that they've got the wrong, rights here. Please tell me I can put you guys on. That's a bit annoying. More than a bit annoying. So these guys are just gonna be enslaved now. Whatever.
One of our stations is beset by enemies.
Fine. It's not what I wanted. Might hold on to the processing unit.
Research station martyred.
I wonder where my factions are. Let's check on that. Ooh. The attraction to that's pretty good. Like that. Hey, Shroud. That's not important, but okay. Hey, I'm pretty far back into my territory now. It's nice to see. Still have this, huh? It's an energy planet for me. I might take people off of there soon, but not yet. I'll hold on to it for a little bit until I'm done with the reset, because more gas energy apparently has to be spent doing this.
Species tampered with. May the spirits forgive us.
There's another species that we wanted to bring over. Why are you guys all in chattel slavery? You guys should be this. Seems like it keeps changing it to chattel slavery, even though I specifically told them not to be. It must just be the assimilation doing it to them. It's not important. The Xenos can be slaves for a little bit. They're making me more minerals that way. At least that's what it looks like. I will go check on them soon, make sure I'm not purging. I have a sneaking suspicion there may be a species with a little bit less people because, you know, reasons. I feel like I built that a long time ago and that's why that's weaker than the other ones, but I don't know. When I was out further away, the starports seem to have more firepower. Here's one with a little bit more firepower. I think it's because it's inside my sector. Now this is definitely enemy territory. This used to belong to the Pobellans, something like that. I'm probably saying the name wrong. What's this? Sector disconnected. I should probably take these guys off of here soon.
Species tampered with.
In fact, I need to figure out how I'm going to get the people off of the planets that I haven't already pretty soon. Maybe I'll turn them into something else and purge them, because that's probably the quickest way of doing this. If I can. I bet I can't purge my own species. Or something weird like that. I could create a new version though and try. Feel like that would require less attention than trying to resettle them onto a new world while doing all of this. Oh wow, this is really close to another one. I might need to move one of these away from each other. I feel like I need to move them on to the abandoned sanctuary over here because this is just not going to work. Yeah, this is going to be the new Clulic sanctuary because I don't like the other one.
Construction complete.
PC something C sanctuary. And we're going to land somebody right here, I think. Taking a while to actually find this one. There they are. PC 23. PC space 23. Let's go here. Yeah, see, this is an entirely different place than the other one, so I didn't think of it. That makes you 32, I think. Or 31, I can't remember. It's not a big deal. What's important is that I remember to get rid of these guys, the sill tracks. I actually have to write that down. That one's just gonna not work. Alright, let's get back to this now. Yeah, they'll be cornered in so quickly by this other empire. But just let them hang out there. I think I remember Ascension's End. I think this is a point that I used to stop the Pobellans from expanding outward. Like, I was peaceful, but I was being aggressive. A little passive aggressive, right? So I got at least 9 more years that I'm gonna spend on this. Man, I wish there was a faster way of doing this. Watch somebody comment below. Didn't you know about this function? The dismantle function? Just drag it over all the unnecessary territory that you want to get rid of.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Comes with a warning. Do not use unless you really don't mind losing influence or territory that you spent influence on. But you know, if you don't mind, whatever. It's your decision, right? At least that's the way I view it. Alright, it's time to go through the species and make sure that I'm not purging anybody I want to keep. Also, let's assimilate these guys. If they haven't been assimilated, it's time to start that. These guys are gonna wait until 81. It's pretty soon. I wonder if I should activate this. I feel like if somebody wants to spend the minerals on it, they should be able to do what they want with it. Right?
We are spreading our faith to a new world.
Let's get rid of this stuff. No intention on holding on to that, so yeah. Let's just say goodbye now. I know I fought hard for this against the Magans, but it's not where my priorities are. I can't believe I've been recording as long as I have been. Oh, come on, game. You can do this. Kind of wanted to rename that system, but it's too late now. I bet somebody terraforms it and it loses its bonus. Or bonuses. Not really sure why this system still has stuff over it. Just nice stuff.
Construction complete.
Get rid of that. Sure, why not? Apparently we're over our capacity. I wonder if I can start assimilating that one population to my ways.
Situation log updated.
Once they're all over, I'll go check on the other one. I think I can probably get rid of this starbase, right? Not quite. I'm going to need to get rid of those pops soon. Yeah, I think the easiest thing to do is kind of put those, the ones that I want to get rid of, on a different thing and purge those ones. We'll pretend that some people are mad about me giving up territory. Either that, or there's too much drug usage in our society and it's falling apart. Let's start that extermination process now. Let's go find some lizards.
Species tampered with. May the spirits forgive us.
I'm gonna apply this to wow, I don't know the name of those planets I need to get rid of people off of. We'll just do one for now. We'll get rid of the people on Cutnam. Or what's it called? Queni Ife. Queni Ife. Queni Ife. Queni Ife. This one. 17. I think it's the 17.
Situation log updated.
Yeah, that's the 17. So in 2 months that one will be done. I'll be able to get rid of that planet. So much clicking. I think there's one this way that I missed. Just go around the loop on this. Oh no, game. I really need you to do this quickly for me. Okay. So, did we change the lizards yet? No, we haven't, it looks like. It'll probably be the next month. It's my prediction. My hands are getting tired.
Species tampered with. May the spirits forgive us.
Alright. Let's set these lizards to something different. Where are they? There. They're not full citizens. They are going to be undesirables. Apparently I can't. Well, this is our dominant species. One must be true. They're the same species. Well, that's not gonna work, huh?
Situation log updated.
Should have known that was gonna happen. So I do need to set up the ring worlds for them to go to pretty quickly. Do I have any pops without like population growth that I could go to the Julians and send them over. Let's do that. Let's send some Julians over to that planet now. Where are they? You guys have population control. Wait, you guys already have population control. Let's see. Where are you? production unit. Perfect. Just gonna go there and build a couple. Nope. I should be able to move my species over there pretty soon. I wanted to do it really soon though. Maybe I'll just talk up the Great Reset and the final migration.
Construction complete.
Look at all this territory that I didn't develop.
Complete.
I'll hold on to a little bit of this in the middle. What a bummer. Still have more to do in the next episode. The reset might happen in that though. I might start it off. I'll just have to warn that I have some jobs to do. Like dismantling what's left here. Watching my pops. Making sure they don't purge each other. Let's go through and just double check.
Mining station marked.
You're on undesirable. You're on undesirable. They're on undesirable. They're on undesirable. Same with these. Same with those. I think the populations are pretty balanced.
Species tampered with. May the spirits forgive us. Situation log updated.
I would like to go to here and delete this. Yeah, like that. It's basically at the point where I would start to think about ending an episode. I did talk about going a little bit longer here, but it could be like another 40 minutes with the settling of planets and species and resettling. I don't know how quickly it's going to take for me to actually settle those ring worlds that I got colony ships building for. I think it's going to take more than 7 minutes. And that would be the 2-hour mark for an episode. I keep saying, like, I think I'm ready for the reset. I think I'm ready. But then I decided that I wanted to make everybody into shroud species. That isn't even really what delayed me here. What delayed me was the fact that I have to do all of this, and I wasn't able to move my guys over while doing that. I just don't see it being too interesting recording that time there. Let's just make this a long episode then. Like, some people might be interested in watching this, right? You're crazy. Crazy. If you're still here and you're watching me do this, well, thank you, I guess. That's nice of you. But, yeah, you should definitely check out some of my other videos. If you haven't already, there's some good stuff on my favorite TV show, The 100. What's this? You're disloyal, huh? Because I'm genocidal.
Species tampered with. May the spirits forgive us.
That's too bad. For them. These are all definitely systems I don't want to hold on to because they're really close to PC6 and PC7. You know, I gotta figure out names for all these other empires. Maybe that'll be interesting enough on top of this stuff.
Construction complete.
I can get like another 2-hour episode. If so, I'll probably like cut it randomly when there's just like some quiet around this point in the video. I should write down this time. 56 minutes and 40 seconds. It's an okay idea. Oh wow, there's nobody on this planet. I guess it's not that good, huh? Goodbye, hand tack. Yeah, let's get rid of this. It's got a planet in there. Somebody might need that planet, which means they'll need a path in here. Let's provide them with that path. I got jump drives. I don't need hyper lanes. Oh, I did set an alarm. I forgot about that. Just so into this, I guess. Yeah, there's no reason to hold on to this stuff. Goodbye. It's nice having you in the territory. Yeah, let's take a second to look through species. Give my hand a little bit of a break there. Supply this.
Situation log updated.
There's like one more species in here that I need to do this with. Oh, there's still quite a few that are being assimilated, huh? But I need to set up this assimilation on, who was it? Benthals? Yeah, the Benthals. They don't have them. So we're going to do that right now. I feel like I just changed the rights on the others a little too early, so I'm going to try and not make that mistake again. Convert them over before I change their rights. Maybe I'll title this episode like 10 years of peace. It's not really peace though, is it? We're still exterminating. And who knows what it takes to get people into the Shroud. Maybe it's not exactly humane. Or whatever you'd call it for aliens. I remember looking at these systems and thinking, man, I'd really like those systems. Is it worth trying to get to them? And it totally was. Definitely.
Species tampered with. May the spirits forgive us.
Let's go through species and see if there's another one that I can do the assimilation, or I can help along with their assimilation. There's got to be some down here. I thought I saw a couple. These ones. Let's apply this to the others.
Situation log updated.
Seems reasonable. Is this the fall of an empire? Are we becoming a fallen empire? It could be. It's interesting to see. It's going to be interesting to see how the rest of the universe responds to freedom again. We might need to conquer everybody. Dismantle all of the stuff, re-release them, and then like keep them as loyal subjects. That'd be boring, wouldn't it? Maybe I just start this all over again. If I do, I'll I'll share the save and ask probably somebody to help me with this, because this is boring. Slowly clicking through all of these. At least it's boring for me. Which is why it won't be its own standalone episode. I've decided. It's just gonna tag on at the end here. I don't think it's been a year yet. Nope, doesn't look like I have the colony ship over there yet. So we're just gonna keep doing this. Does look like I have some stuff going to colonize. Not interested enough to click away. Did I run out of will per power or something like that? I kind of wish I'd held on to those territories right there. But I might get rid of this one in the end. I forgot where it goes. Knorr, huh? If I own Knorr, I'm not going to block off Knorr. I remember thinking that I'm not going to do that. So, yeah. But I will give up this stuff.
The faithful have claimed a new world.
I think that's, I know where that is. Oh, never mind. This wasn't where I thought it was. Let's find that size 17. What was it called again? Something like this. Oh, messed up there. Resettle, and instead of Quillac, we'll find this one. This is the smaller one, the 17 that I wanted to get rid of. Cool. Once they're over, I will continue what I was doing. That was up here, wasn't it? Something like this. Oops. The most new. We'll go here. That seems right. Now we can get rid of that. Awesome. Significantly reduced. If I do reset things, I'll probably take the people out of Guram and put them elsewhere. I don't really like that system. You know what? I am gonna start and stop this. Oh, I got somebody in chat. Hi there. Somebody's chatting. But yeah, I'm just gonna start and stop this episode over in OBS because I think I will start a new episode. This is gonna take me a little while. So yeah, if you enjoyed this, don't forget to leave a like and to subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.